Hi, welcome to Victor Growth Classes. My name is S. Vijay Jagdish. In this class, we are discussing about history, the first chapter in ancient India, Indus Valley Civilization, also known as Sindhu Saraswati Civilization as per the latest NCERT book. Okay, so what is this? This is a lost metropolis. Okay, discovering the Indus Valley Civilization between 3300 BC to 1300 BC. First urbanization in South Asia. That is very, very true. First urbanization in South Asia. Okay. And this is similar to that as like Egypt had a pyramid. Okay. Mesopotamia has constructed ziggurats. Okay. Indus built the world's first planned city. World's first planned city. If you go to Chandigarh today, okay, and if you are in Kerala, Panambali Nagar, if you go to Chennai, Velachery, maybe, okay, that is a planned city, okay, in Yelahanka in Bengaluru and all these places, okay, planned city. That means they know where the market will be there, where the schools will be there, where the people will be residing. The roads will cut at right angle to each other. I mean, Yelahanka, the roads will be semicircle. Okay, but anyway, all these are planned cities. Okay, so what actually happened is. Okay, see, this is where the this one Mesopotamia was there. Okay, Egyptian things, River Nile. Okay, then in Indus River. So in this is known as Indus Valley Civilization because it is around this Indus River itself. Okay, around the Indus River itself. Okay, that is why Indus Valley. And there will be somebody is asking me, sir, why it is always in the river bank the civilization is starting? There's an advantage for it. Okay, the uninterrupted water supply. What is the most essential part, right? So that is available. Then the river bed is very fertile for agriculture activity. Okay, and those days we did not have Nitin Gadkari to construct this one roadways. Okay, beautiful roads he has constructed. No, so he was not there at the time. Okay, so at the time the rivers were the roadways. They used to travel in the rivers only. Okay, if you read this Amish Tripathi's trilogy, they will say no, the Shiva is going in boat something. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, so one is soil is good, water is available, water transportation possible. So here they are starting. Okay, so this entire region, Pakistan and the Indian western side, we had. Okay, this is some of the places. Please write down. Okay, Sutko Gender. Okay, Alamgirpur, Dhammiabad. Okay, Mandu. Okay, these are the extension you can say north, south, east, west. Okay, between Indus and Ghagra River. Okay, please write down Ghagra River. Here, sometimes you can see Ghagra River in the present map also. Okay, terrain range from riverine lowlands to Baluch highlands. Look at this, still almost touching the Iran. Almost touched the Iran. Okay, we went there. Okay, then coastal Gujarat. Okay, it is where we had a Lothal port, must say. Okay, 3,300 to 2,600 BC. Okay, mature civilization little bit later than late. Okay, so three chronology you can see: early civilization, mature, and late civilization. Okay, so where all this happened in 1826 itself, somebody has identified Harappa. Okay, that there's something people are aware of this place Harappa. Okay, in 1920 only, okay, Daya Sahni excavates Harappa on the bank of River Ravi. Okay, this is the first thing they are excavating. You can see this is excavation, archaeological survey people will work. Okay, and R.D. Banerjee, person who excavated the Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro is Mound of Dead. Okay, 1924, John Marshall, Director General of UPSC, officially announced the discovery of new civilization. 1924. We are in 2026. Okay, then imagine almost 100 years back. Okay, this was. Okay, so the Indian history till that time they were thinking that that is what. Okay, we are going back to very old stage. Okay, now what is the important things of this? Planned city. They are very good in planning of cities. Okay, you can see this is Acropolis or citadel. That means these are high-raised building. Okay, high-raised building like this. We can't say palace. Okay, please write on your notebook. There was no palace in the Harappan city. Okay, but there was a citadel was there. Acropolis was there. That means a high-raised building was there, or a place was there where the buildings were high-raised. Okay, so grid system was followed. Okay, streets oriented in north, south, east, west, cutting right angle. That is very important. So you can see the roads are coming and they are cutting at right angle like this. Okay, like this. Okay, so that kind of standardization was there. Okay, this is very important part. Again, they used burnt bricks, fire burnt bricks. Okay, that means they were in the flooding area. No, okay, so fire burnt bricks will not be washed away in the flood. Okay, so that is the most advanced science and technology you can say at the time. At the time when the Mesopotamia or Egypt were using sun-baked bricks, we were using fire-burnt bricks. Okay, and they are sun-dried only they used. Understood, sir? Okay, so we have grid system, we have standardization of construction, citadels were fortification. Okay, a small kind of fortification we can say. Okay, but we don't see elaborate fort, okay, or a palace like Mahishmati and all. We don't see anything here. Okay, lower town where the common people were residing, Acropolis where the ruling class were living. In fact, ruling class were also the merchants only, and that was the main occupation of the Harappan people. So if there is a question, the main occupation of the Harappan people was agriculture, that is not the answer. Okay, they did agriculture for the export purpose. Okay, they did commercial farming. They did commercial farming for exporting purpose. Okay, okay, and sanitation. Okay, today we talk about Swachh Bharat. Okay, that 100 years back they introduced the concept of Swachh Bharat. Okay, the pipes were there, toilets were there. Okay, flushing was there. Okay, water were accessed, widespread private wells were there. Okay, great bath. Great bath is a common bath where people will bath during rituals. That is found in Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro, this is one MCQ possible. That in Mohenjo-daro, one important structure we found is a great bath. Okay, an elaborate network of mortar, lime, gypsum, drains. You can say pipeline drains, in which, like you see this in the roads, and now when your car is going, little jump will happen. That is actually manhole. This manhole was invented by these people. Under that, there is a drainage system going on. Okay, so from the home that through the pipeline, the outlet, the drainage was taken to the main drainage, and from there it was flooded into some river or something. Okay, so manhole was there. Okay, pipes were there. They were giving very much importance to hygiene, highest level to the hygiene. Okay, Swachh Bharat was practiced by these people long back. Okay, so that is what the master class of sanitation. Each house had their own toilet and bathroom. What else you want? Okay, today we do not have that. Okay, then granary and the market. The presence of granary means, why would you need a granary when you got a surplus? Okay, so they produced a surplus. They exported to other countries. Okay, they had a market system. They used to sell and buy, but they did not have rupee 500,000 rupees. They did not have, because they feared of monetization. Demonetization. No, because there was no possibility. So they used only the barter system. Okay, exchange of goods was there. Okay, so Meluha. Okay, this point is very important. Meluha is mentioned in the this one terracottas. That is nothing but Bahrain maybe. Okay, Bahrain as Meluha is mentioned as the IVC was called Meluha. That means international Indus Valley Civilization was known as Meluha. Bahrain, I will tell you one more name is there. Okay, lapis lazuli and all, very costly things at the time. So what did they produce? They produced wheat, barley, peas, dates. Okay, rice is very rarely found, but it is found in Lothal. Okay, but rice might be used for some rituals maybe. Okay, so wheat, because there is North India, Western India. Okay, so obviously wheat will be cultivated. So there's no much rice. Okay, but in Lothal they cultivated some rice. Okay. Now they were very good in metallurgy. Okay, using this dancing girl mills made up of bronze. Okay, Tribanga pose. If they are not written, please write down Tribanga. Tribanga pose is important pose in Bharatanatyam. Okay, in that you can see this this bronze lady's statue, and it is found in Mohenjo-daro, made up of copper taken from K3. Even today we are using this. Okay, when Aravalli issues came, when Aravalli's people said people are going to mine illegally, 100-meter this has been reduced and all. That time they talked about this K3 mines as well. Okay, and tin, please write down. Okay, they imported tin also. They imported tin from Afghanistan, and they used copper from the K3 mines. Okay, they were very good in, see, Bronze Age. It is a Bronze Age. They don't know the use of iron. The Harappan civilization did not use iron. Okay, very clearly understand. They used copper, they mixed with tin, they made it as a bronze. Okay, they were very good in pottery making. They were good in bead making. Okay, a particular place called Mohenjo-daro. Right on. They have a specialized place called Mohenjo-daro, and Lothal, they had bead making and all. They worshipped god, goddess, male, female deity, both they worshipped. Okay, and this is like a Pashupati Mahadev. Pashupati Mahadev means a prototype of Shiva only. They worshipped. Sorry, even they worshipped. There is no temple, no temple. So already I told you there is no palace. There is no palace. Okay, there is no coins. Now I'm saying there's no temple and all doing this. Okay, mother and goddess. Again, that means female deities they worship. Okay, nature also they worship. They worship people tree, humped bull, unicorn. So nature worshipping. This is one thing which is linking this and the Vedic civilization. Vedic civilization also had nature worshipping. They do not have any deities. They did not have any statues worshipping, but they had a nature worshipping that is there in the Harappan civilization also. Okay, and there are fire altars where there Kalibangan, okay, Lothal, no temples discovered, no palaces, I already told you. Okay, so fire altars were there in Kalibangan, Lothal. Lothal is famous for rice as well. Lothal is famous for ship making or shipyard, you can say, and Lothal is famous for fire altar. So three things you are saying. And one more thing is, it is today, it is celebrated as a National Maritime Heritage Complex, okay, which is the Lothal. Okay, so in Harappa, which is in Punjab, which is in Pakistan, okay, discovered in 1921. Okay, then Mohenjo-daro, which is in Sindh, which is also in Pakistan. A Great Bath is there, Granary is there. Okay, these are the things. Dancing Girl is also from here. Then Pashupati Mahadev, this is also from here only. Okay, innovations. Yeah, look at this port city, world the largest for the first man-made dockyard, you can say. Okay, connecting the river Sabarmati. Okay, bead making, rice and all there in Lothal. Dholavira. When the moment you say Dholavira, you have to say this water efficiency, water management. Okay, Dholavira water fort, you can say, water management. Okay, Kalibangan. Okay, Kalibangan, you see. So these are some MCQ level question possible. Mains also they are asking. I'm not saying they are not asking. Okay, but in prelims there's a question possible from this. So Kalibangan is famous for ploughed field. That means they know how to plough. They were aware of the seasons. They know how to manure the soil, how to make it ready for the other one. Okay. Rakhaldas, today it is the largest site in Harappa is Rakhaldas, which is in Haryana. Surkotada, which is in Gujarat. Okay, please write down the Surkotada. In Surkotada, we had a horse remains. Okay, the horse remains are there, but there is no any complete proof that they might have used horse. So here you write on this point. If the question is coming, the Harappans were aware of the horse. The answer is right. Okay, the horse played a dominant role in the civilization of Harappa, then that is wrong. Okay, because only one place, Surkotada, we can see that horse skeletons are found. So they might be aware of what is horse, or they have horse only in some place, but that is not an important animal which they domesticated. Okay, Sukha gender Balochistan. Okay, westernmost places. Banawali in Haryana. Okay, in Banawali, only remember this one. Barley was mainly found. Okay, how Lothal rice is found? Barley is found in Banawali. Okay, Dholavira, efficient water management. So these are some memory you have to do it. Okay, then they had a script. Okay, which we are not able to understand. Okay, so it is not deciphered. Okay, in fact, Tamil Nadu government has said that they will give 1 million something. Okay, USD. Okay, something around 10 crore, I think so. If you are deciphering the this one, because there is a link between Tamil Nadu and Tamilians and the Harappan. It's not proven, but there is some books and because some kind of cultural things, and there's a lot of excavation of Keeladi. There's one new ancient cities discovered. Okay, so the Tamil Nadu government has announced deciphering. We are not able to understand. Deciphered means we are not able to understand. Translation have not been done. But these people were not very good in literary works. They were very good in construction. They were very good in trading. They were very good in the agriculture activity. But they were not script writers like Vedic. Vedic people have written or have recited a lot of Vedas. But here, no. This kind of symbols only used. So we are not able to understand what they have written. Okay. But what is that they have style is this one. Okay. From right to left. Normally we write from left to right, like this, right? These people used to have right to left from here. Okay, that place that is known as Bostrophodon. Okay, written from right to left. But anyway, there is no phallus, no language is not understandable. But what happened to this Harappan civilization? Okay, because by the end of 1500 BC, Vedic people are there, Aryans are present, the same places. So where did they go? Okay, some environmental stress maybe. Okay, what shortage problem? Okay, or climate change has happened, desertification has happened. Some foreign invasion could happen, but suddenly they disappeared. There is no clue, there is no any history connecting the decline of Harappan and what happened later. Okay, but still we have a legacy even carried today also. Okay, today also we are worshipping Mother Goddess. Today also we are worshipping Pashupati. Today also people tree is in all the temple you can see people tree is there. Pottery even now we are having modern asanas. Okay, yogas, pushing weights and measures. They were multiples of 16, 32 like that is well. So we had annas. Okay, 1 anna is equal to 16 paise. So legacy continues. Even now the same brick we are using, same size brick we are using. So legacy is continuing. But what happened to these people? We are not aware. How did they decline? But definitely there was no war between the Aryans and the Indus. Okay, there is no any proof saying that Aryans could have defeated the Harappans. Okay, so summary is like this. They had a urban planning, superb urban planning. Okay, this is a citadel. Okay, but it's not a palace. Okay, the common people were living here. Okay, and secular society. And the secular I mean here is the religion was present. Religion was present, but the religion did not interfere in the administration of the society. Okay, so it is a proper secular society, you can say. Okay, then Mohenjo-daro is a place where the great bath is there, dancing girl is there. Okay, evidence of coffin burials we can see. Surplus was stored in the granary. They know the bead making. They were very good in metallurgy. They imported tin from Afghanistan. Thereby they could make bronze. They did not use the iron. Okay, they were very good in craft industries, advanced public sanitation. So all this brings the summary of this great Harappan civilization, also known by the name Sindhu Saraswati civilization. Very important for the prelims perspective, but mains also they can ask this question. Okay, hope you understood this concept. See you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.